We've all been there, right? You're settling into bed, and your cat hops up, curls into a perfect little ball. It's one of the best feelings. But what if I told you that simple, adorable act is actually sending a powerful message? A message most of us totally misunderstand. I mean, it's such a common thing, but what is really going on in their little cat brains when they choose to sleep with you? You might think you have the answer, but trust me, it goes way deeper than you'd expect. So let's decode this secret language, shall we? All right, so let's get right into it. The number one reason people give? Warmth. And sure, that makes sense. You're basically a big human-shaped radiator. But that's not the whole story, not even close. The deeper truth is, it's a message about trust, like absolute trust. Today, we're gonna peel back the layers and get past that simple answer.
Okay, so first things first, let's just completely tear down that whole "it's just for warmth" idea. Yeah, you're warm, we've established that. But if only warmth was what they were after, believe me, they have way, way better options.
I mean, think about it. Your cat is a heat-seeking missile, right? They're experts at finding that perfect sunny spot on the floor. Or what about your laptop charger? The top of the radiator? A fresh pile of laundry that just came out of the dryer? Come on, if it were just about being toasty, they have a ton of choices that don't involve a giant, fidgety human.
And here is the real kicker. For any animal, sleep is when they are at their most vulnerable. It's when their defenses are down. Especially for a cat, who's both a predator and prey, every single instinct in their body is screaming at them to find a small, hidden, super secure spot to let their guard down.
And what do they do instead? They choose to sleep next to you, a creature that's what, 15 times their size? This has nothing to do with temperature. It is the ultimate, absolute display of trust. There was even a study in the journal Animal Cognition that showed cats form attachment bonds kind of like human babies do. So when they're sleeping on you, they're basically saying, with you, I feel safe enough to be completely defenseless.
But it's not just about safety. The bond goes even deeper. We're talking about chemistry here, about an ancient ritual that's been happening for thousands of years. Okay, so in the wild, cats in a colony have this thing called a communal scent. Think of it like a secret handshake, but with smell. It's like a shared family perfume that lets every cat know, hey, you're part of the crew, you're safe. It is their number one way of telling friend from foe.
And this is exactly what they're doing with you. You know how cats have those little scent glands on their cheeks and forehead and tail? Well, when they rub up against you or when they sleep pressed right against your body, they're not just getting comfy. They are actively mixing their scent with yours. They're creating your very own unique family smell.
Yeah, they are literally performing an ancient ritual to make you part of their colony. It's why they sniff you like crazy when you get home from work. You've been out in the world, you smell, well, wrong to them. So that cuddle at night, that's them fixing it. They're reestablishing that family scent and telling the whole world, this human, they belong to me.
Okay, but wait, it gets even cooler. Have you ever noticed where your cat sleeps on you? Is it always by your head or maybe curled up by your feet? Well, that's not random. Nope, that's a strategic decision. Every single position they take is a different message. You know the tight little donut curl? That's trust, but with a little bit of caution. The full-on belly-up sprawl? Oh yeah, that's the ultimate sign of security. And get this, if they turn their back to you, that's actually a massive compliment. It means they trust you so completely, they don't even need to watch you. And that full body press, that's just pure, unadulterated devotion. See, even the most pampered little house cat has the heart of a lion, or at least a tiny bodyguard. Out in the wild, cats take turns on watch duty. So when your cat sleeps facing the bedroom door, they're guarding the entrance. If they're near your head, they're protecting your most vulnerable spot. In their mind, they've taken a post. Every single night, they are reporting for duty.
All right, this next part, this is probably the most incredible thing of all. The bond you share with your cat doesn't just change how they act. It literally changes their biology.
So by nature, cats are something called crepuscular. Fancy word, but all it means is they're programmed to be most active at twilight, so dawn and dusk. It's written into their DNA from thousands of years of hunting at those times. Their natural schedule and your 9 to 5, they should be complete opposites.
But here's the amazing part. Cats that have a strong bond with their humans will actually rewrite their internal clock. They will literally override their own biology.
Studies have shown they'll shift their entire sleep-wake cycle just to match yours. And why? For one simple reason: so they can spend more time with you. It's incredible.
And because they're so synced up with your life, they get a front row seat to your emotions. They become super tuned in to your stress levels. They can pick up on the tiniest changes in your body language, the scent of stress hormones, even the rhythm of your breathing while you sleep. They just know when something's up.
Which leads us to something really, really important. A warning, actually. This whole nightly ritual is a beautiful sign of a strong, healthy bond. But what does it mean when it suddenly stops?
Listen, if your cat has been your little shadow at night for months or even years, and then one day they just stop, you cannot ignore that. That change in behavior isn't random. They're trying to tell you something.
So here's what you need to do. First, think about physical pain. Cats are masters at hiding when they're sick, and wanting to be alone is a huge red flag. Second, check for stress in their environment. Did you get a new pet? Has someone new moved in? Even rearranging furniture can throw them off. And third, consider emotional triggers. Maybe something spooked them in the bedroom, and now it just doesn't feel safe to them anymore. You have to remember, your cat isn't just being moody or distant. They are creatures of habit. And when they break a habit this significant, it's a direct form of communication. They're sending you a very clear signal that something is wrong, and they're counting on you to figure it out. So that warmth you feel when your cat is curled up next to you, it's so much more than just heat. It's this beautiful, complex message of trust, of family, and of protection. Honestly, it's a privilege they grant you night after night. So the next time they settle in, think about what they're really saying. What is your cat telling you tonight?